Cortex want Tiny get crystals and bring them to big Colosseum in Rome. Crash! Leave them for Tiny, or Crash get crushed!
Hello Tiny, how you doing? And hello everyone. Welcome to another part of my Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot Warped, Crash Bandicoot 3, PS4. It's going to be fun. Now this is a level that when I initially covered it, when the game was, releasing so much content of the new levels and stuff like that, I was super excited about this. I remember I got into an argument with someone on the, on one of the comment sections of this video, and I was like, but what do you mean that this looks terrible? Like, it doesn't look terrible at all. Like, I feel like actually these levels are actually some of the game's strong suits. I think that the way, if you actually look at how look at the lighting of the thing and looking at the floor, like the reflections, people are saying the original one looks better. I think that ultimately has to go to nostalgia, because if you're actually looking at what they're trying to depict, and that's like sort of this floor, sort of muddy floor sort of thing, this level is actually this is like a much better illustration of what Naughty Dog would have tried to do and would have done had they had the tech and the the ability at the time. Another thing I prefer about this level, and I always found these transitions of lighting very interesting, but one thing I actually prefer, and this is such a minor thing, but you can actually properly see the cliff face here now. I like that. That widescreen gives you just a little bit of extra detail. You kind of can see it in the original, but not as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of how this level looks. But I always liked the prehistoric levels as a kid, and getting to not this level, but it's coming up. Well, actually no, it's actually a few parts away. You got these guys here, these creepy little seaweed demons. What even are they? And then in the next one, we have like these mini Crash Bandicoot guys, which I always thought was absolutely equal part scary as they were adorable. They actually kind of had that sort of this cutesy look, which is really weird. There you go. See that? See how you like tried to drown us? Very terrifying lab assistant there. Alright, bonus round time. Now, this is a bit of a nitpick, but it isn't, because I am a musician. I am a producer by, not by trade. I guess you can't say I have my career on it, but I guess you could technically say by trade, really. The notes for this track are incorrect. Like, they're slightly incorrect, and I know that's like sounds like a gigantic nitpick, but it's true. Like, this like slightly something about like some of those like marimba sounds are slightly off. I can't hear it right now. Oh shit, that was lucky I didn't fell off that. I can't really hear it right now when I'm playing it like this, but I will. I think if you guys that listen to the music a lot, I think you'll notice what I'm talking about. It sounds a bit crazy right now. I sound like a rambling idiot. But yeah, right, there you go. Thank you, bonus round, and done. I'm trying to get more Wumpa Fruit now, because someone once told me when I was at Ando's house playing this game when I was playing Crash 3 for the first time before this, because as I said in the first part, I've only actually played this now, this session here, this recording session, and like way back when it first came out. And one of my friends, Ben, was like, hey, what, don't you have to get all the apples? He didn't know it was Wumpa. Don't you have to get all the apples? I'm like, no, you don't. And he's like, oh, well, I always do. And that made me think, yeah, maybe I should be more careful with them. Because there is a trophy in one of the, I don't know if it's all of them, but it's one of them, where you actually have to get 99 lives. And that's, you can do it, but yeah, you gotta, I think if you want to get to 99 lives, apart from obviously not dying, you want to get a fair few Wumpa Fruit as well. Okay, so look at that. So you don't actually have to get any of them. Whoa. Actually, when I was playing this with my friend Joe on that night, I actually missed the gem. And that's the worst thing. You actually can't die when you get down this. You have to start the entire thing again. So yeah. All right. So that's Boneyard done. Now we're going to do Makin Waves. We've made this quite the Crash, Coco Bandicoot warp room. We've done 3 of the 5 levels will be with Coco. So that's pretty cool. And then in the next warp room we'll get back to a bit more Crash. Don't worry. Thank you. Oh, it's on her back. Making waves. This is going to be fun. I have used the jet ski for like 1 life. My friend played the rest of the level. He played it really slow. You know what? You played it as bad as I played Orient Express. Ooh, very colourful. Very bright. Okay. So control-wise, feels more... Yeah, it seems alright. Although, I think there's something weird with the ramps. I think the ramps are quite a bit different. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, look. This is where they could have tried to make it take the better things. But they've, like, taken all the things that were annoying about the one, and then all the good things, but they could, you know, they could have, like, fixed it and made it. See, for example, one thing I'm noticing, there feels to be like more gravitational pull in the water, which makes it more complicated when it's more, this is more of an arcadey style level. I'm not going for some realistic thing. It seems like as well that the ramps actually have a different momentum to it, or lock on or something like that. If don't the original ones have like more of like a lock on sort of feeling about them? Okay, that's right. I'm doing alright. Actually, it's quite funny out in the sun here. The checkpoint and like the crates, the boxes actually look kind of lighter actually. Alright, anyway, okay. I will say I do like, damn it, I do like the islands and stuff like that. That's I've always been a big fan of like backgrounds and stuff like that. Like that's always what I've liked in Crash. I've always like tried to like see new areas and stuff like that. I remember like I used to do that in Snowgirl. Like, you could see other bits behind it, and I was like really interested in that. You know, not just as a kid, but even when like back in 2011 when I was doing, and 2012 when I was, you know, doing Crash LPs. Oof, horrendous jump there. Okay. Attempt number 3. Turd chimes a charm. John Chan shop. Okay. Oof. Yeah, so it is a bit clunky. It's not fantastic. It's not horrendous either. I'm sure that when I'm going for my 20th attempt at even a gold relic, I'll find out. I'll end up decrying that and saying that anyone that likes this is an idiot. Much like how I treat some wrestling fans rather judgmentally. I apologize, guys. Alright, okay, let's do it. Oh, directly into the bomb. Bow on battlefield. Okay. Damn it. I wish I got this guy already because I hate having to turn back. Okay. Can we turn back time? Okay. I'm full on blaming that on the momentum of the ramp. The Dane Rampy. Seriously, that was the ramp, I swear. I swear to God, bro. Okay. Well, maybe dying 5 times in a row would be great because it will give me my my mask. Okay. So I guess the momentum. This is problematic. This is definitely an issue. Okay. There we go. See, I worry that I'm not going to see. Can I get this one? First go? Yes. Second go? Yes. Uh-oh. Oof. Nerve-wracking stuff. I don't believe there's a checkpoint. This is it, guys. The tail end of everything. Oh. Hey, cool. I got a life from that guy. It's because I jumped on him? That was very, very cool. I would have preferred an Aku Aku though, because even though I'm right at the end here, I still feel like it's anyone's game. Yep. By anyone's game. Far out. I want to use momentum and just like go fast, but it's like, what a freaking waste. What's the point of getting the mask? Yeah, I really want to, like, that's the one thing. It's like getting used to new controls and stuff like that. That's what makes it so hard, because a lot of the, you know, the old you know, playing Crash, it is that muscle memory. You know, like it's like what you remember exactly being the same. And I feel like with Crash, it's so much more important to get right. With Spyro, what they need to get right is the overall feeling and, you know, the graphical style, the music. The controls are, of course, very, very, very important as well. But like, for example, you can make slight changes in, you know, glides somewhat. You can kind of make changes because you can compensate in the level design. Whereas Crash, if you're like one for one doing the levels, but then the jumps have slightly different things or slightly different momentum on this, but then you have the same relic times and stuff, it makes it hard. It makes it difficult. Okay, but I think, I do think that comment might, I knew that would happen. I do think that comment might undersell, you know, the idea of like Spyro not being touchy. No, I'd say it's going to be actually harder to get Spyro right because of more things like graphics and of course controls, but yeah, graphics, music and vibe and yeah, all that kind of stuff. Whereas Crash, you realistically can do different environment, make them look different, but if the controls are sort of weird, yeah. But overall, not, you know, a decent emulation of the old one, but kind of took a lot of the bad parts as well. All right, so in the next part, we're going to go to beat Tiny. Third boss in Crash 2 has now been downgraded to the first boss in Crash 3. How the mighty have fallen. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you when we battle Tiny. See you then.
おはよう、よろしくお願いします。これです。はいはいはいはい。はい。あともう一回。はい。ああ、よろしくね。